Hello everybody, guys and girls, this is NerdzNation here, back with another video for you. This is my third in my Steelbook showcase videos. So the first was Marvel, the second was DC, and this is everything else. So this is comedies, Lord of the Rings stuff, anything that doesn't fit in those two categories. So we'll start things off with 21 Jump Street. So this is one of the favourite films of mine. When I first got announced that this was going to be Steelbook, I thought, you know what, I don't buy every Steelbook that's released, and most of the stuff I have is Marvel and DC. So when a film that I like comes out in Steelbook form, you know, I just gotta buy it. I think this, I don't know how much this worked out. This one worked out about, because I got the other one, this worked out about £10, I think. So yeah, the artwork's alright. I mean, I'm a big fan of the film. The artwork's not too bad. That looks a bit quite photoshopped at the back. But yeah, I like the film anyway. It's a good film, and the Steelbook's quite nice, quite colourful. I believe you could vote. I don't know if it was this one or the second one you could vote for the art. Yeah, it was the second one. So here is the second one, 22 Jump Street. This you could vote on the artwork, and this is the winning artwork. It's the front, and that is the back, and the spine. So they do go pretty well together. The text is, the font is the same, so it does go nicely. And if they decide to release any other films, which they're probably going to do, I think they're going to do 23 Jump Street. I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, they've done school, college, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I thought both of these films are funny. I went to see the cinema to see this. I'm a big fan of Jonah Hill. And I'm a big fan of Channing Tatum, recently anyway. I mean, I know he did that Magic Mike, but he didn't like that as well, so, but the recent stuff he's done. Anyway, next is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I believe this was the only Steelbook that got released over here in the UK. The rest of them got Canadian Future Shop done, but this is the only one that got released here. And of course, it being one of the oldest Steelbooks, I think, 2011. Oh, it's not that old. It has the rating stickers on it, and it has the blue border for Blu-ray at the top. The artwork's quite nice, and of course it has the text on the back, because they used to do that before J-cards. Yeah, I got this for about, I think I picked up about £2.50 in the CEX store, which is pretty good. It's in a nice condition, I'd say near mint, so it's quite a good bargain. Next is The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, the standard Blu-ray Steelbook. I nabbed this during the Black Friday sales when it first came out. Must have been a few years ago now when I first started collecting. Got Gandalf on the back. They did this 4 different versions of this, I think. The artwork they had differently, but of course I am a massive fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy. Obviously I went to see all 3 films in the cinemas when they came out, and I was really quite surprised. I thought, oh god, they're just milking the series, but no, they didn't. I think the first one was a really good film. I think the second one was okay at parts. The third one, the battle scene, I think, really was it. You know, there wasn't very much plot to the. Obviously, we know hadn't read the book. We know that that's what happens, but there are bits that are cut out and there are bits that are extended. And I think they could have done just 2 films rather than 3. Next is the Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug 3D Jumbo Steelbook. So this is the second one. Smaug on the back, Benedict Cumberbatch, and the spine. I am going to be getting the Hobbit, the first one, in the 3D Steelbook form, but I missed out when it first came out because I didn't think I'd need it that being 3D, but now looking at it, the Jumbo Steels are a lot nicer. And I have got Desolation of Smaug, the standard one, the Battle of 5 Armies, sorry, the first one pre-ordered, and obviously the extended edition will be released further after that, so I'll get that copy as well. Here is the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring Steelbook. When this is again another extended 5-disc thing. I don't think it's 3D though. The back is pretty plain, but I'm not entirely sure as to. There's no news of whether they're going to release the Two Towers or the Return of the King, but I think they were just sort of doing it on sales of this. But I mean, this could be picked up for about 15 quid now. I know I got this for about £15, so it's a pretty reasonable price. Next is one of my newer purchases, How to Train Your Dragon. This was pretty disappointed. Not the film. Really enjoyed the film. Haven't seen the second one yet, but the Steelbook. They reverted for putting back the age ratings on it, and we don't know why. In the Steelbook community, I'm part of forums, probably the largest community of Steelbook fans, and none of us know why they've done this. And equally as bad, they've done the text at the back. Now, it's not as bad as some of the text on the back, but why? You know, why would you do that? I mean, I really like the film and that. It's nice to have it in Steelbook form, and I think the front cover is really nice, but it is a shame, especially when I paid 15 quid for it. Next is a favourite film of mine. It's a Korean film. It's called I Saw the Devil. I saw this quite a few years back when it first, I'm trying to think, it might have been when it first got released with a mate of mine. You know, we did a thing every week where we'd watch a horror film on every Friday night. We'd see a few horror films and that, and this was one of the picks that I got. I did initially get it on DVD, and we watched it quite a few years back, and I thought it was a really good film. And he's got the DVD now because he's borrowed it and he's watched it quite a few times. But when I saw that it had a Steelbook form of it, I thought, you know, I haven't got it on Blu-ray yet. It's a really good film. I'm going to watch it again. So I thought I'll have to get the Steelbook. And it was a really reasonable price. I think it's about £13. Next is one of, if not probably one of my favourite Steelbooks I have, Let Me In. Now, I was a bit anxious sort of to the release of Let Me In. I seen Let the Right One In, and I'd read the book as well. Again, it was another pick of mine that we used to watch on a Friday night, me and my mate, and we both enjoyed it. And I read the book as well after that, and I really enjoyed that. And I was thinking, you know, oh god, another film that, you know, another horror film that they're trying to make an American version of. And actually, it was a good film. I think Chloe Grace Moretz is a good choice. I think the artwork on the back is really nice as well. I mean, who doesn't like Chloe Grace Moretz? I think she's a good actor, and of course she's good looking. I know she's only like 16, I think. But it is a really good film nonetheless, and I really like the Steelbook. One of my favourites. Next is... I'll go to the next one after that. Next is another film she's in, Kick-Ass. This, again, is one of the early Steelbooks. This was a Play.com exclusive, I believe. This is when the Steelbooks first started getting released. So again, you've got the age rating on the front, and you've got the text on the back. I believe it does come with 2 discs, I think. I can't remember. Not entirely sure. Yeah, it comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD. This is one of my favourite films, Kick-Ass. It's a really good film. And Kick-Ass 2 I've seen as well, which is a really good film. I'm trying to think. No, I watched an interview about the creator of Kick-Ass, because he was doing a Marvel interview when he worked back at Marvel, because he worked for Marvel DC. And he was just saying about this, and I was just trying to remember his name now. But yeah, Kick-Ass. I picked that up in CX again, actually, for about £8. I haven't got the second one because that's pretty hard to find now. It's quite expensive. I missed out on pre-ordering it again. With a lot of Steelbooks, if you don't pre-order them, then you will not get, you know, you're not going to get the copy for the right price. And lastly, there's a Steelbook that, funny enough, I actually only got today. I held off on the video because I wanted to show this as well, which is Lucy. This is one of my favourite Steelbooks as well. I think it's a beautiful Steelbook. I haven't seen the film yet. I'm probably going to watch it later in the week because I'm going away next week, back to my hometown to see my family and friends. So there will be probably no videos then. But again, this is Lucy, Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman. Who doesn't like Scarlett Johansson? I mean, look at her. She's beautiful. She is a fantastic actor, and I haven't seen this film, so don't tell me what it's about. Morgan Freeman, I mean, he is a really good actor, but he seems to be in everything. And the back, and it does come out to join, but I think if you can see the shine on it, the math equations, it is really nice. So that's it for my Steelbook collection. You've seen all my Steelbooks. I'm not entirely sure how many I have. I think it's in the range of about 40, 45. I've accumulated quite a lot of Steelbooks, and I've got quite a few on pre-order next year. Just to name a few, Paddington. Yes, I really like the film. I've got that Steelbook coming. Oh, the next one to come is Superbad, actually. That comes out in a few weeks, so that I'll be able to show that when I come back. Got Paddington, got Into the Woods, the new Disney film, which comes out next year. Well, this year even, it's 2015, with an all-star cast, being Disney. I pre-ordered that because I know the price is going to go way up being Disney. So I thought, I missed out on Maleficent, and that's pretty expensive now. Maleficent was another good film. So I pre-ordered it. Got quite a few other films. There's four Marvel Steelbooks coming out, some of the animated things. I believe it's Hulk versus. It's got the Hulk versus the Wolverine, another one. Planet Hulk, Thor Tales of Asgard, and Doctor Strange. I've got all those Steelbooks coming as well. There's a few other Steelbooks as well. I just can't think of off the top of my head. But I will be getting. There's quite a few this year, and of course, when all the superhero films come out, I will be getting them. I missed out on quite a few of the ones. Managed to get Captain America 2. I missed out on the 4 2, the first 4. Haven't got the Ant-Man ones. I missed out on the Hulk. There's a lot I haven't got, and I missed out on Guardians of the Galaxy, which I don't know. They put them on so early. You know, I just wasn't on the ball. I had been away for a few weeks. I had come back on, and it's already sold out, and couldn't get a copy. I will get a copy, but not really wanting to shell out £45 for a Steelbook at the moment. So yeah, so thank you for watching. This is my Steelbook video over. There'll be more videos coming. Give me some ideas as to what you want to see. So thank you for watching, and see you later.